Crypto Pioneers, welcome to CKJ Crypto News. Crypto Pioneers, boy, do I got one hell of a story tonight. It's about Apollo Foundation, the unregulatable currency. Unregulatable. Pretty much this topic is the Apollo a scam or is it legit? I came up with I've actually been working on this research for about a week on this one. And I just kept getting deeper and deeper. Some of the stuff I found out about Apollo, I believe the world is going to be shocked. I believe the world is going to be so shocked that it really weighed heavy on my mind all day, even to make this video or not. Because I didn't get into crypto to expose scammers. That's for sure. It's one of the things that compelled me in the beginning. When I first got into crypto, basically BitConnect was out, and I thought it was wrong how YouTubers were misleading people with BitConnect. So that's why I decided to make YouTube videos about crypto. Here on CKJ Crypto News, the proof is in the partnerships. That's our motto. I look for cryptos of partnerships. I look for projects that have real-life applications. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a financial researcher myself. But I like to do videos where I bring the realest, most accurate information possible. That's what I like to do. And if anybody's been following me for a while, they know I'm a straight shooter, straight honest, upfront guy. I'm a stand-up guy, that's for sure. So some of this research I came across on Apollo, it's outrageous. I just can't believe it. I can't believe I'm actually the first person to actually go this deep in this Apollo Foundation. Believe it or not, I'm going to start with the story from the beginning, how it all started, how I uncovered everything, and I'm pretty much going to leave it up to the crypto community to decide. But if you're still listening, this is a must-watch video. This is a must-watch video. If you're invested in Apollo, or if you're thinking about investing in Apollo, or if you're even thinking about investing in cryptocurrencies, this is something that you should take under consideration. When you're going to invest your hard-earned money into a crypto, I highly recommend do the research. Or just hit that subscribe button in CKJ Crypto News. We'll do all the research for you over here. But I'll tell everybody how my journey got started. Pretty much, my journey got started with I was doing a video. And somebody sent me a link. First let me give some people some of the goodies. Some of the goodies from the beginning. Some of the goodies from the beginning. Some of the goodies from the beginning. Bear with me, people, here. Like I said, this is going to be huge. Okay. And pretty much I'm going to start off this story. Like I said, bear with me, because every one of these windows here has information. I don't know if I want to start from this end about Steve McCullough here, or I don't know if I want to start from this end with Top Tech Service. So pretty much, it's going to pretty much start around here with Top Tech Service, how I believe he's full of shit, big time. And then it's going to end over here with this guy, Steve McCullough, and he's definitely full of shit. So this is a hell of a video. I'm not a whistleblower. It wasn't my intention to expose anybody. My stomach's been flipping for days even thinking about bringing all this information, because a lot of people could get hurt, including me, with nothing being on the team now but Russians. And that's what everybody's been joking at work. I've been telling everybody the whole scenario, and they're like, "Oh, there's Russians on the team. If you don't show back up to work, we know what happened." So if anything happens to me, like, this is because of this scenario right here. Like, this company right here has raised millions of dollars, and that's really concerns me. It doesn't concern me that they raised millions of dollars. It concerns me that this company is probably taking advantage of people, and that's what bothers me. And I can't sleep at night knowing that I have this information that's truthful and that people being taken advantage of. I just can't do it. But anyway, let's start the story. Bear with me. So I was pretty much doing a video. This is how it all started. I was doing a video, and I started getting messages about Apollo. "Oh, have you checked out Apollo? Have you checked out Apollo?" And a few CKJ Alliance members. Oh yeah, first thing I'm going to say is I am a certified paralegal. I did work at a law office for a few years. I do legal research. I study case law. This is how I was able to pretty much dig into this case so deep. I research information. We pretty much, if a client got in trouble, we'd have to study case law, find cases that's unprecedented, pretty much. So I love doing legal research, and it's pretty much the same aspect as far as searching these teams and the players on the team and the project and with the white paper, and pretty much you take everything into consideration when you're investing. And I told some people, oh, CKJ don't like ICOs. It's not that I don't like ICOs. I actually have invested in ICOs, but it has to really compel me to invest. That's for sure. Like everything has to line up in orderly. I pretty much said people, hey, iota was $1. It was my top pick, and it went to 250. VeChain, like 250 to $5, and Ripple, I got in Ripple at 28 cents, and I've done very well with Ripple. Like there's so many good projects that have real partnerships, real projects, real team that I just really believe that people should focus on realness. But anyway, it's time to get really real. Yeah, this ain't a joking situation. All right, so anyway, I started receiving messages about Top Tech service from Apollo. So I said, let me check out this Top Tech guy. So this is the Top Tech guy right here.
It doesn't cost you any fees, of credit card fees, and boom, you get the coins. This nonprofit group put together these people. I don't want to jab and yab. Let me take a look. Yep. You got basically these people all were put together by Apollo Foundation's nonprofit group. And you have a great group of marketers. You have a great group of, here they come, the notable team of, coming down. Let's go back up. Let's go back into, the operations team. There we go. Oh, they took out the devs for the upgrading. That's what it is.
Yeah, he just noticed it right there live on film. We have some people missing from this team. And so there's a few people missing from the team, and actually he just noticed it himself that, they took out the dev team. So pretty much it all started with, okay, when I first went to Top Tech Service, I listened to him for about I'm going to be straight honest here. I listened to him for about 1 minute, and I knew he was full of shit. I could tell right away. He just made it sound too sweet, too good. Basically, he says, oh, this is the all-in-one. This is the greatest thing in the world. This is the best thing that ever happened. Like, he just pumped it up so hard that I didn't even watch more than 1 minute of the video, and I decided, nah, this ain't worth it. And so just the way he sounded, I could tell the project wasn't legit. So anyway, so as it started growing, I started receiving more and more messages. So I said, okay, let me do my research on this team and this crypto. Oh, okay, let me start from the beginning. So basically, I noticed Top Tech, he went from, I don't know, about 1,000 to 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers in like 30 days. So I said, whoa. I said, people must be really interested in this project. I said, and then I noticed he was giving, enormous giveaways, 1,200 a day, 10,000, giving away 1,000,000, giving away 150,000. So I said, damn, he must be giving away that many Apollo. I said, he must have a connection to the Apollo team because there's no way he's doing that out of his own money like he claims. He says he's buying out of his own money. He says he collects Corvettes. He says that he got an Amazon early. Like, all this is false. It's all false, and I'm gonna prove it all through this video. I'm gonna prove this other guy, Steve, he's all false. He's a scammer. These guys are all scammers. I might leave Zero Journey to 100 out of it, but he's involved also. Like, there's no way you can work for this project or give away this many Apollo and not have done a little bit of research. So basically, everybody was like, "Oh, you should get with Apollo. You can do giveaways." So I said, "Okay, Apollo is really taken off. Maybe I can contact Apollo. Maybe I can do giveaways. Maybe it'll be good for my channel to get subscribers. Because, to be honest, that is the goal, to grow your channel to get subscribers." So anyway, I emailed Apollo and I was like, hey, I like to do giveaways. I got a YouTube channel. So they emailed me back and said, okay, we'll forward this to the right person. So this is where the real research began. I said, okay, if they're going to contact me back, I need to sound like I know what the hell I'm talking about. Our motto is the proof is in the partnerships. Maybe I can say something nice to them to let them know that I'm just not some average guy. I'm like, oh yeah, this partnership right here is huge. So I said, okay, let me do my research on the Apollo team. And what bothered me at first, Well, first, actually, we'll get into this. Let me see. This article right here, MSNBC, this is from Top Tech Service himself. This is the first thing that actually started things off of why I believe, I was thinking about just starting the video over and starting from this part because I don't want to really ramble on. But, so anyway, well, let's just say the video starts, where are we only in? How long are we in? Like 2 minutes. How long have I been talking for? I don't want to like bore the people. So anyway, okay, so this is where it actually really gets interesting right here. Apollo cryptocurrency is the world's most feature-rich cryptocurrency. So, Top Tech was like, oh, we're mainstream now. We're mainstream. We got this article from MSNBC. So I said, what? Hold on, MSNBC? So then when I pulled the article up, and this is right here on Top Tech's page, here's the comments, here's this page, and he actually left a link to it at the bottom, and this is where it gets really interesting. He created this article. He created this article. This article right here is fake. And so basically, and I'm going to prove to the world it's fake. And actually, I got lucky because the proof expired last night, but a good thing I took pictures and everything. So anyway, this article right here, Apollo currency, you see the MSNBC, everything, but it looked really odd to me. I Googled the MSNBC. Even though he might have pop-up blocker, MSNBC promotes their own products. So this right here would normally be filled up with advertisements from MSNBC, like, oh, this happened with today in the news with them. This happened. Oh, check out this writer. So anyway, I said, okay, this article is fake as hell. I clicked on this link right here. New York, 18 people, MSNBC, which brings me to the whole article right here. This brings me to the article. New York, 18 people, MSNBC. So I said, man, there's no way MSNBC talked about Apollo, especially not this person right here, Stephanie G. Actually, I went on her Twitter. She has 50,000 followers, and she's been covering the royal wedding that's going on right now. So I know she didn't have time to cover Apollo. But where I thought was interesting, I started like clicking the Twitter spot and seeing what would come up. So I clicked on the Twitter, and now pretty much we're going to get into all the goodies all the way down the row. So I really didn't get nothing out of that. So I said, okay, let me click the Facebook part right here. And this came up right here. Okay, and here's why he thought that people wouldn't catch on to this. Because if I try to pull this article up from my cell phone, and I know that 98% of the people are on their cell phone right now reviewing this. You cannot pull up the same features on your cell phone as I'm on a desktop right now. So anyway, because you can't go to that link on your cell phone. You have to be on a desktop. You click that link, it brings up this right here. New York 18 people, MSNBC.com. So I said, hold on, let me Google this New York 18 MSNBC. I should have did everything right in front of everybody. So, okay. So that brought me to this last night. Once I Googled this is an SEO report. Online professional SEO tool. I forgot what that SEO stands for again. I will tell you. Let me see. SEO, Top Tech Service SEO. So we got that right there. I forget what's the SEO, search engine optimization. So we got that right there. Here's the article. Once you click the Facebook right here, you Google this right here, the 18 part, then this brings you to this right here, SEO report. And watch, loading SEO report for New York 18 people.msnbc. So then came up website thumbnail generator. So I was like, hold on, thumbnail generator? I know what thumbnail generator is because I edit my programs to when I make my video on how I put XRP, Ripple going triple and all that, you have to click the thumbnail button and you create a thumbnail. So basically, I was like, hold on. Loading report. And actually, it's a good thing I took a picture of it because it's a website thumbnail generator, online professional SEO tool. I found it on his website either. This gets really deep. This guy, he's been in some shit. Anyway, so then if you go down here to the bottom, and this is why you're not going to be able to Google it. If you go down here to the bottom, let me see right here. Let me see. So we got the MSN report. And then right here it says expires Wednesday 16th. Thank the Lord I Googled this last night and I took pictures last night, because if you try to actually pull this up, now it's expired. So there was a time limit there. Expired Wednesday the 16th, which is today, 2018, probably at 9 o'clock this morning. So that's where it gets really interesting right there. It also gets really interesting if you Google this shrink the web. If you Google this shrink the web, anybody can capture websites and screenshots. We can help you capture, crop, shrink, save, upload, display them automatically. And this is pretty much into software that creates basically what he created with this MSNBC article. Because you can actually even Google MSNBC with Apollo, and the only thing it's going to bring you back to is his video. You cannot find it nowhere else. It does get a little bit interesting. This article, if you actually Google this right here, news18kinja.com, this is actually a free news site where people can post something about something they like. So somebody created this article over here. He copied and pasted it. He put all this together right here. And this is actually another part of it right here. This is actually the rest of it. Online professional SEO tool loading SC report for New York May team. Right here, Stephanie G. You can see this is how the editing software looks, kinda. This is the program he uses, the Bandai or whatever. And through this, Stephanie G. And actually, they pulled this picture off her Wikipedia right here. Title Stephanie G. MSNBC. Description catch up. Latest words. 18 MSNB. Host information. Forgive me if I speak really fast. I'm starting to get a little bit hype here. So, this is insane. So this whole MSNBC article was created. There's the proof right there. There she is. Basically, oh, even if you, if you click on her file right here, you can tell it's fake, because this is another thing I did last night, is if you go right here, followers, she has 0 followers, 0, everything's 0. He didn't fill that in properly, that's for sure. So, this MSNBC article was created right here. And once you Google, look, the MS-18 and all that, Apollo cryptocurrency, all this leads back to this right here. So, that got me thinking. I'm like, hold on. Okay, and you know how I know this guy creates websites or whatever, and this got me thinking. I was like, well, hold on. If this guy's creating this, he's talking about he has Corvettes, he's an early investor in Amazon, what else can we pull up on this guy? So from there, I basically Googled them. Top tech services. Top tech service. We'll go back just one dot right here just to show people. I Googled top tech. Let me see. Okay, top tech services. And actually, he says he collects Corvettes. This is public information. Basically, here's the information that comes up. Once you register your company as an LLC or incorporate your company, then all your information becomes public. Connecticut or whatever, and pretty much see the outside of Top Tech Services. I'm not sure if he keeps the Corvette in the backyard here at this little shack, but or his 6 Corvettes, or maybe this is his early investments in Amazon. But this gets really interesting right here. We'll go to his. Well, first thing first is we looked up the Better Business Bureau right there. And from there, Better Business Bureau, Top Tech Service, and like I said, public information, the 109. This is his old address right here that became public information once he registered his business, Top Tech Services, 109 Sycamore Apartment D. And this is another reason I know this is his apartment is because if you go right here, and another thing I was doing research on. Another thing I like to do when I'm doing research on companies is or anybody, anything, Chris Larson, any team, I like to go all the way back to the beginning, their first videos. Remember, we're on Top Tech Service now. We go all the way back. I like to see how the guy got his start on YouTube. What was he doing? Was he a gamer? Zero Journey to 100 was a gamer, and he had a different name. His name was T Mills. And he's pretty much been online marketing for 8 years online, he says. And he started out saying, hey, I'm getting a job at Amazon. I quit my job for crypto. Does that sound familiar? But anyway, you go all the way back to the beginning here. Yeah, this whole operation is crooked as hell, to be honest with you. I'm surprised somebody else didn't discover this first. So we'll go all the way back to the beginning of Top Tech when he started. He actually started out by unboxing VR virtual reality headsets, and pretty much right here, unboxing Astoria VR headsets. He was advertising headsets. Maybe it's decided to try to get people some clickbait right there for some people. But if you actually click this video right here, go back to the beginning. Well, fuck it, y'all, I'll do it.
VR headset.
Right there, 109. There's his address right there. So we know that's his address. So, and actually I Googled this complex. It's like maybe like a shitty little tiny apartment complex. And, so he collects Corvettes, but you live in an apartment? Like, come on, dude. That's not making sense, brah. So I was like, hold on, this guy's so full of shit. He lives in an apartment, but he collects Corvettes. Okay, so then I said, I wonder what this person complained on him about. So then you go to complaints right here. Reviews and complaints. And, you know, like I like to do research. This is what we do. We're going to find out if the view the customer's complaint. So problems with products or service. Oh, okay. So show more complaint. So buyer beware. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Just a little bit. Buyer beware. Red flags. Top Tech Service. This information below details my horrible experience with Top Tech Service. After going back and forth via emails with him, I need it done for my website. Now keep in mind, he creates websites and creates wallets. Now why is he pushing that wallet so hard on the Apollo page? I believe he may have created that wallet himself. And Top Tech Service and I came in agreement, or so I thought. This person right here is probably like basking in their glory. And this is what, 7/28/16. Top Tech Service has only created a total of about 6 to 8 websites. Top Tech Service does not have a website of their own. To clarify, he does not have a website of their own. Top Tech Service creates websites but does not have a website of their own. Fact is, Top Tech Service does not accept credit cards. Top Tech Service will request payment through Walmart to avoid cashing a check over state lines to avoid federal offense of check fraud. Okay. Or Top Tech Service will accept a check from bank where they can cash it immediately to avoid paper trail for taxes. Or, of course, Top Tech Service will drive to meet you to accept cash. Fact, I tried sending my personal check to Top Tech Service from out of state. I was just about to send my check to Top Tech Service, and then Top Tech Service contacted me asking me which bank I was using. I told them my check was drawn on, and Top Tech Service then replied and told me my bank does not exist in their state of Connecticut, and that he wouldn't be able to cash the check right away. Top Tech Service then requested I send the money through Walmart so I could get the money quickly. Yeah, it sounds like it. He's collects Corvettes first time at Amazon, needs the money quickly. Sending money through Walmart also avoids paper trail IRS. I have reported Top Tech Service to the IRS for tax evasion. I will get my money back either from Top Tech Service or the IRS. Fact, I called to confirm the Top Tech Service had actually done any work, and old me, that's the little programming that was done by Top Tech Service was not professional, would not work, and made absolutely no sense for what I needed to have done for my website. Fact, when you go to any website that Top Tech Service has created, it will take literally 5 to 12 seconds to load. Confirmed to me. That web page that Top Tech Service created loads slowly because the websites were not designed or coded correctly to run proficiently. Fact, when you ask Top Tech Service why their pages load slowly, Top Tech Service will reply, "No, this sounds familiar about the wallet that he's been commenting on Apollo. The server that the website is on must be having maintenance done or being backed up. I have all the emails saved if you would like to review them." Top Tech Service creates a website without my Top Tech Service to log information to my account to create my website. Oh, Top Tech Service made one unauthorized charge on my account. I gave Top Tech Services the login information to my account to create my website. Without my authorization, Top Tech Services upgraded my account without contacting or emailing me first, resulting in credit card charge to me. Top Tech Service lied to me multiple times in order to get my business. Top Tech Service will say they can do all of your requests and meet all your needs. They cannot. They will say they can do anything to get your down payment. In fact, when you call the references the Top Tech Services gladly gives you, they are not real references. They are friends or acquaintances. Oh yeah, Top Tech doesn't own any Corvettes at all. Top Tech is a wholesaler dealer. I contacted the dealership on the Corvette he showed you. The tag was on the back. I called the place. They said Top Tech Service is a runner. What a runner is they run back and forth to the auctions with these dealer tags, and they bring cars to the dealership from Mannheim, which Mannheim is a wholesaler dealer auction. And we'll see that Top Tech has a website where he offers these dealer services. So Top Tech Service is a car dealer. So that sums that up. They are not real references. They are friends or acquaintances. Facts is professionally confront Top Tech Service for changing original terms that we both agreed on. I don't like your hostile tone. I have read all the emails and saved them. In fact, when you confront Top Tech Service for changing the original terms that you both agreed upon, they will reply by saying, yeah, I'm not giving you such a bargain and throwing away so many extras. I have all the emails. It's a bunch of bullshit. You can find it right here. But anyway, after telling Top Tech Service that I reported them to the IRS for tax evasion, they agreed to give me half my money back, but it would take 3 days. When the day came for me to receive my money, Top Tech Services informed me that he would not be able to pay me back that day because one of their family members conventionally had a stroke that very morning, and that would not be able to make it to Western Union to send me my money. That's kind of weird. Top Tech Service assured me that he would return my money the very next day. In fact, the next day, Top Tech Service never contacted me. I had to contact them. I have all the emails saved. Go to the web developer and actually has their own website, accepts credit cards, actually gives you real invoice. Okay. Basically, don't let this happen to you. You have been warned. Crypto pioneers. Don't let this happen to you. You have been warned. There are many other facts I could say, but I just wanted to get the big facts out there to prevent others from getting scammed. Scammed. Sorry. Go with a web developer that actually has their own website, accepts credit cards, and actually gives you a real invoice before you pay them. Provides you with a business license is more. So his guy's pissed. He wants $411 refund, no less. So I said, damn, Top Tech did all that. So from there, basically, I said, let me Google this guy. Let me look up his website. This gets more and more interesting, pioneers. I mean, this is like a week's worth of research. I believe it was all worth it. Actually, let me turn on the AC real quick. Hold on. I had to turn on the AC, bringing all this information, all this damn talking. So this is Top Tech Services website right here. And this is where I'm approved. Here's the SEO from the made up page. He creates websites. He created the MSNBC article. Basically, we optimize websites and use Top Tech software. Call now Top Tech Service, SEO and website design. He pretty much says right there, this goes with the earlier page I was saying right here. Thumbnail, shrink, SEO, all that good stuff right there. Online SEO report. Right there, online SEO tool. So let me find out. Okay, so this really gets better and better, crypto pioneers. Top Tech Services. And this is one thing. He says that he does not work with Apollo. Well, he's referenced this guy Steve multiple times, and that's what's led me into the Steve scenario. Steve is a con man Steve has been a con man for over a decade, and I'll show you guys that too. So anyway, I'm going to try to speed this up, but it's just so much information. It just gets better. He programs awesome experience, promoting building social presence, allows your business to open direct conversation with your customers and partners. We'll help you. No, this sounds like Apollo to me. We'll help you develop and engage in focused audience so that you can build a more excellent around your products and services. Our optimized social media marketing approach creates true fans of your brand. He's trying to create a fan out of you. He's doing a hell of a job. Pay-per-click, online branding. are cutting-edge methods in Google AdWords and other widely used marketing programs are highly respected in our industry. So let us build and analyze your campaign, and you will see your business grow faster than it ever has before. He's right about that. Yeah, Apollo has been growing like really, really fast. But here's where it gets interesting. Web design, we love to build beautiful designs. Oh, here's where it gets even more interesting. Secure shopping carts. E-commerce is possible. Your bread and butter. We have built hundreds of shopping carts for our clients. And if you ever notice and you watch the Apollo videos, he cannot be proud enough of that wallet, that shopping cart. He's proud of that. It's like his baby. Our team has experience using every major shopping platform of the last 12 years. Our current favorites are BigCommerce and Magneto. And this is where it gets really interesting right here. Digital currency investment advisor. I watched like every one of his videos. He says Apollo is better than Ethereum. Well, Ethereum, most cryptos are built on top of that project. He says Apollo is better than Ripple. Apollo is better than Bitcoin. He's a digital currency investment advisor. I'm not sure. He never shared that information with the crypto pioneers. Oh, don't forget, he's also a car dealer. Auto auction access. Please inquire. So, how do we get pictures of that Corvette? He's a car dealer. So, that's that right there. We'll speed this up. That's his website. He builds wallets. He's a he's a cryptocurrency investment advisor. Has he ever mentioned that, crypto pioneers? And so we will move on. Let's go down the line. It's about to get interesting. Oh, okay. So this is Top Tech's Corvette that he supposedly bought right here. LNS, Apollo Foundation, 1 million. I took a screenshot of it. There's a tag, LNS. So I Googled LNS. And here's LNS right here in Connecticut, CT. Here's the dealership. As you can see in other pictures, it's actually, it's one of these pictures. It's this picture. It's one of the pictures where he's out front with the place. LNS Auto. Actually, we'll wait for the picture. Let me see. Yeah, it's the one picture where he has a picture of the Corvette out in front of this place right here, LNS. And this is the company that he does work for on the side. I actually contacted them and asked them about that Corvette. They said they still had it for sale. And I asked them about Mike. They said, oh, he drives to the auction and picks up cars for them. Oh, here's a Corvette right here. So anyway, let's move forward here. What are we on this one now? Okay, so it gets really interesting, crypto pioneers, all the way down. What do we got here?
Okay, because of course, 1,000,000 coins is a lot to give away. So anyway, another guy, a lot of people are saying, what are you getting for a Lambo and all that kind of thing. I'm a Corvette fan, okay, and I bought a Corvette. I've had 6 so far, and the last one I just bought, a lot of profits from my crypto investments, by the way.
Profits from his
I just got about 2 weeks ago.
Profits from his crypto investments.
1997.
Okay.
It was a one-owner car that was kept in a heated garage from day one.
Heated garage. He lives in an apartment.
All the,
where would he even put this car in an apartment? This right here. There's the front of the place. LNS. So he bought a Corvette that used to be in a heated garage and he lives in an apartment. Oh man. Okay. Whatever, dude. And so that pretty much brings us right here to Journey to 100K. Now, I'm going to leave Journey to 100K alone. I kind of like the guy. I think he's just a young guy looking to make income. But you're misleading the people. Pretty much, he made a video, Apollo Coin Review, legit or scam.
And then they got the fan store down here. Is a leader in their industry or has been a CEO owning their own company in the area they're dealing with. So it's looking like Apollo is set to come together at ESPN.
This is where it gets really interesting.
Alexander for marketing.
No, the one thing that really made me want to think twice about doing this Apollo video is when I started doing research on the team. Like you can find stuff about this guy, but he's from Russia. That's what makes me nervous. This guy can't really find shit about. This guy right here was the only thing that deterred me from doing the video prior. This Kazapa Mako. He might have.
Cola Technologies, and his have a profile picture, which is kind of sketchy. But it does have.
Wait till we get into
his
Steve
company
McCullough.
listed here,
Wait until we get into
as well as
Steve.
his
Steve is a
partners,
fundraising genius.
which he is CEO of. Alexander for marketing. Alexander marketing creative at ESPN. While working, or they're definitely gonna. They're sold out of their.
Alright, we're just gonna do it like this. Because none of these people are on this team no more. This whole team has been moved around. There was one guy on this team that pretty much had the support for the team. This guy right here, and I got a friend in Poland that I deal with, Walski, big supporter. He's a great dude. Anyway, he's from Poland. This guy right here has a business in Poland called Milo Solutions, and that's this right here, Milo Solutions. And a couple of these people's pictures was actually originally on the Apollo site. Like this guy's name right here, Jason Stanek. He was originally on the Apollo website. He's gone. If you go down to page 1, right here, Kasper Kazada. Now this guy right here is actually the founder and CEO. And there was where's his name's at? Stanek. Where's Stanek at? Stanek. We'll go to page 2. Where's Stanek at? Is it on page 3? Okay, yeah, Stanek right here was on the Apollo website. His picture's gone. And there was a Michael Malik. He's gone. Where is he at? Michael Malik. Okay, he was on the Apollo site. He still may be on there. I'm not really sure. There's another guy, the Michael Malik guy. Let me see if we can find him really quick. So anyway, a bunch of these developers are going off the page now. And when I first started doing research on Apollo, I was like, whoa, this is the only thing that makes this project legit is these developers who are actually real and I could look up their work or whatever. And Michael Malik, where the hell is Michael Malik at? Let me look one more time. Oh, Michael Malik. He's a senior software engineer. He's actually going off the Apollo page. The founder's gone. And so I asked Walsky in Poland, I said, hold on, are these Polish developers going off of the project now? So that would bring me to the email. Did I send that email to myself? There was actually an email from this team. Oh, we'll get into that right there. That's going to be huge. Actually, I'm going to send, I thought I lined up the emails right there in Propeller, but hold on. I'm just going to make sure that I'm going to send this email. There's actually this Milo team that actually put out a statement basically saying that they're not involved with this team. Okay. So let's share it real quick. Bear with me, Crypto Pioneer. There's a lot of hard work when you're actually, okay, so we took a picture of it. Let me I gotta send it to my email real quick so then I can show everybody. And it's called Milo Solutions, right? Yep. So we'll send it to my Gmail. I probably already did. It's gonna get real good now. I say the best for last, Crypto Pioneers. That's for sure. Alright, there's the email. We'll actually go to a new Gmail on this one. Gmail right there. And we'll actually go to the top one right here. Now, this is the statement that Walsky sent me from Polish actually called this team and they actually said, nah, they don't have nothing to do with Apollo. They did some work for them, but they asked to be removed. Milo Solutions have written Apollo Foundation to present their current team on Apollo website. Have written Apollo Foundation to present their current team on Apollo website. Our team has been approached by Apollo Foundation to estimate and plan Hermes blockchain upgrades and what we are doing now. Milo Solutions CEO is not acting as CTO of Apollo. All of our developers listed on the Apollo website are not part of the Apollo dev team. You know what that is right there, crypto pioneers? That's the Milo team distancing themselves from the Apollo team, basically. That's what that is. So that leads us to this big whammy right here. Here's the big whammy. Are you ready, crypto pioneers? Now that a few people that moved around on the team, that brings us to a name that Top Tech mentions often. And it is, Nebula Exchange. Let me cover this. Nebula Exchange is an exchange. This is the exchange they say they're announcing on. Nebula is an exchange that you cannot access in the USA. And they're supposedly based out of Texas. Most of the people they're selling to, I believe, is in the United States. So you're not going to be able to go on this exchange the first day it goes to the exchange. And I'm not even sure if you'd want to. Actually, this Nebula Exchange has 1,000 followers on Twitter. 1,000. There's probably more people that invested in Apollo than this Nebula even has money. It will never work. And this Byte BTC, Google it. I don't know what the hell that is. So both of these exchanges aren't legit. I mean, this Nebula is somewhat legit. Google it on YouTube, and it's a broke down founder who's talking about this is like your early stop. It costs $5,000. Anybody can be listed for $5,000. They have 1,000 followers on Twitter. Real exchanges have like 500,000. They have 250,000 people try to register an hour. Like this has 1,000 followers total. And that brings us down to the big whammy, which it really upset me to bring this news, but I had no choice. If you go to this guy right here, I'm not sure about this founder. He has like a little bit of, you can find stuff about him. This guy right here, Steve McCullough, is one of the biggest comments pretty much that we're going to run into in quite some time. Steve McCullough, PR. Let's go to, so I pretty much Googled Steve McCullough. And that led me to, first let's just Google him right here so I can show you before I go to the articles. And this video will be almost done in like 5 minutes. Okay, Steve McCullough, he's from Texas. This is going to get huge, people. He says he graduated from this college in Texas, and I confirmed that he didn't graduate there. He doesn't have a degree. He lied. Okay, Steve McCullough, PR Apollo. Yep, you heard me right, crypto pioneer. Steve McCullough's LinkedIn is fake. Most of the companies listed there are fake. He has a shitty background and a background I ran into where he's con people. Steve McCullough, Apollo Foundation. And then this article right here comes up. The dangers of Kickstarter outlined. Steve McCullough, 22, from Beaumont, Texas. Beaumont's where this Lamar University he says he went to. He says he graduated there in 2013 with a bachelor's degree. I called there. I have the voicemail. I have the email. They say he attended there for 2013 for about 1 month and quit. He was a quitter. So let's go into the article, The Dangers of Kickstarter. And this is really interesting right here. Last spring, Steve McCullough, 22, a biologist from Texas, Beaumont, Texas, raised nearly $29,000 to film a 3-month expedition into the Congo to search. Oh, and this article actually right here is The Dangers of Kickstarter. Kickstarter has become the go-to funding source for serious expeditions and boondogglers alike that have some benefactors wanting their cash back. Of course they want their money back. He ripped them off. Congo, he said he raised $29,000, said he was gonna go on some expedition in the Congo to find an unknown animal species and supposed living dinosaur. The expedition website has been down since August. I'll show you where he deleted it, but it's still up. and some of his backpackers have complained on McCullough's Kickstarter page that they haven't received their genuine made string and bone bracelets McCullough had promised in an email. McCullough said that he traveled to Congo, but he was unable to obtain the necessary paperwork to leave Keisha, and the capital in his gear had been stolen. After realizing that he was going to take much more money than previously anticipated, and guess what he decided to do? Go home and start Apollo. We decided to come home and raise additional funds. I have given full explanation to our backpackers. So he raised $30,000 and never meant the agreement. And in case you think that's not him, because the birth date states are mixed up a little bit, documentary Killer Congo. Oh, actually, Steve McCullough deleted it. He basically deleted it. And who's that right there? There's Steve McCullough himself. Oh, and here he is again, Steve McCullough, acting like it's probably in his backyard with the neighbor's kids. He's full of shit. Anyway, basically, Texas, of course. There goes Texas again. Houston, we have a problem. So this is how he actually raised money, and he was full of shit in this article too. Update, Discovery, MSNBC, blah, blah, Discovery Channel, but we still need funding to make this happen. And he pretty much says, hello, my name's Steve McCullough. I was born in Springfield, Missouri. And like a lot of people, I figured out what I wanted to do in my teens. I wanted to study biology and look up animals. And in November 2000, basically, it gets really interesting. Basically, this is where he's trying to raise the money, basically. Or Operation Congo, enthusiast, whatever. Anyway, we get the point right here. You can Google this, Steve McCullough in Texas. First Google Steve McCullough in Texas, and then Google just Steve McCullough. One of the lead article will come up, and then the other one will come up. And what I thought was really, really interesting is I said, okay, this guy's been conning people out of their money for a long time. Let's look up his LinkedIn. So then I went to his LinkedIn, which I seen Journey to 100 do. So, you know, he that Steve McCullough, PR, Apollo Foundation, Drury University. But you go down to here goes Apollo right here. And actually, I checked out a lot of these previous jobs. None of this shit adds up. None of it makes sense. McCullough Technologies, Google it. You won't find it. Chief Marketing Officer, CMO, Google it. Nothing. Skylark, nothing. I'm not saying the companies ain't there, but he won't be in job position as he lists here. Like CEO, Tazar, Google it. But here's the most interesting one right here. Lamar University. I should have mentioned this first. Lamar University, because I'm talked out now. Lamar University, bachelor's degree, pre-medicine, medical studies, 2012 to 2013. And Lamar University is in Bureau, Texas, the same place as said over here. And this is where it gets interesting. Let me see. Alright, so I've been dealing with Debbie at Records at Lamar University. And here it is right here. I spoke with Debbie, and she stated she already, because they emailed me again like a different person. They have one girl named Sherry that works in the office and one named Debbie. So I think Sherry emailed me back, but I spoke to Debbie. So she said, I spoke with Debbie, and she stated she already provided the verification for phone for you. And this is best regards, Records Department, Lamar University. Here's the phone number. You can call there right now, talk to Debbie, ask them, did Steve McCullough graduate? They'll tell you no. He went there for 1 month. He's a quitter. And guess what else I have, Crypto Pioneers? I have the phone conversation. So, where's that at? And that's the last thing I'm going to show everybody is where she said no, he didn't make it there. Let me see. Alright, last thing but least. You know what we're going to do? Actually, no, we'll just check the Gmail for it. Let's see which one it is. We'll check the Gmail. Just bear with me. Okay, hold on. Let's just go back to inboxes. And which one is it? No preview available. Alright, it's right here somewhere. Might be this one. Alright, what the fuck? Do these things expire? Alright, let me just send the email again really quick. And then this is actually the last thing, Crypto Pioneers. This is the last thing. Is the email conversation from her basically stating that he did not graduate there. This guy's full of shit. He's been ripping people off his whole life. And if something happens to me, everybody knows why, because they do have Russian ties on here. Let me pull the email, the conversation up. I'm going to share it to my Gmail real quick, so it's the most newest one. This was a long video. I apologize. Sending that right there. Alright, and this should be it right here. What the hell? Maybe this is it. Hold on. Let's share it to my Gmail. What the hell's going on? Don't tell me they got to my computer too. Sending message. Should be great. Come through any second. Hold on. Maybe I'm not supposed to share this voicemail, but I will. Hold on. Might as well. This is like the topper right here. What the hell? So I'm going to ask below too. Hold on, Crypto Pioneers. Oh, here it is right here.
No degree.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, so you got the information I sent you about the McCall.
And with no degree. And with no degree. And with no degree.
Okay, so you got the information I sent you about.
No degree.
Now listen, this is the phone call, and she has a Texas accent. This is actually Miss Debbie right here. Listen close.
And with no degree.
Okay, so you got the information I sent you about the McCullough and him saying he graduated with a bachelor's from that university, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so like you said, he attended there in 13, but he actually never completed, and he never got the degree there.
Right.
Okay.
And a half.
Alrighty, I'm really glad you got back to me because he's right now he's running like a fundraising campaign for like a crypto company, and then when I found that Kickstarter where he raised $30,000 before and didn't, he raised money to go on some kind of voyage, and then he never went on the voyage.
Damn. Well, there's the whole video, Crypto Pioneers. So let me. Whew, that was a long video. I apologize for being so long, but it was just so much information. So let me know what you guys think about that research I've done on this one. Pretty much, I started a YouTube channel to bring the realest accurate information, and I do highly suggest that when you're seriously thinking about investing in these crypto companies, you need to do your research. Or subscribe to CKJ. I do a lot of research myself, but this really concerns me. I'm not sure what's going to happen from this. There are Russian ties to Apollo. I don't know if I'm going to go missing, like my coworker said at work. I don't know if they're going to flag this video. Maybe they have the power to flag my channel. I'm not really sure. Crypto Pioneers, I believe I will receive a lot of hate because Apollo does receive a lot of, like everybody's really excited, but they're not really doing their homework. And like I said, I went through this before when I made the BitConnect was a scam video, and people were pissed off, and you're blocking your blessings, and they were pissed when I said BitConnect was a scam. People don't like the truth. So the truth is a hard pill to swallow. Alrighty, Crypto Pioneers, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about this video.